What's up guys, it's SteezyJ here again, and today we are going to be installing more parts onto my G35. We're going to be installing the top secret rear diffuser, which pretty much goes underneath my exhaust. And I know a lot of you people might think it's rice and might hate on it, but personally I really like it and the way that it looks, so I don't really care. So we're going to be installing that today. And then I was going to be also making my own like DIY front splitter and side skirts, but that's going to be for another video. But today we're going to be doing the rear diffuser. So hope you guys enjoy. Just to let you guys know, I have no idea how the hell to install this. I've seen a couple pics on like the forums, but that didn't really do too much justice. So hopefully this can help a lot of you G and 350Z owners, because to my understanding this rear diffuser actually fits both the G and 350Zs. But this could also help a lot of you other guys who wanted to install a rear diffuser, because they're pretty much all installed the same. They're just a little bit different, but hope you guys enjoy. So before we get started, I want to show you guys more of the rear diffuser. There's separate pieces that you have to screw in. So they come with two fins and you want them to be pointed upwards. And that's with a lot of the rear diffusers, you want them to be pointed upwards. And then it also comes with two brackets on each side and then a bracket on the top. And I also went to Home Depot and got these bendable brackets that you can bend and just shape so that this doesn't sag while I'm driving and you want it to be firm. So let's get started, and like I said, I have no idea how to do this. I've just seen other people with other vehicles install it, so hopefully it's pretty much the same. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this jack and then just get lifted up, and then I'm going to test fit it and then mark my drill points that I'm going to use the drill bit for, and also drill more holes right here for the brackets, and I'm just going to get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use the jack and pretty much just lift this up into the air and just see if the brackets fit or not. Hopefully they do. Like I said, this is the 350Z rear diffuser, but I've also heard that you can use this for a G35, so hopefully it fits correctly and I don't have to do any more adjustments for this to fit, so hopefully this goes well. Alright, so I just got done test fitting it, and it looks like I'm already going to start running into problems. It looks like right there my exhaust is too big, so I'm going to have to use a handsaw and saw more off of that. And then it also looks like these brackets aren't going to work out like how I thought. So those brackets right here that are supposed to drill into the bottom of my bumper, on this side, this one looks like it would work if I make that little adjustment, like I said, to the exhaust so that it can be lifted up more. But this is where I'm running into the problem. These brackets right here aren't gonna fit. Where the holes are drilled, they're not far enough over here to reach my rear bumper right there. I'm probably gonna drill in more holes more to the right so that it can reach over there. And if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna use those bendable brackets and just make it really ghetto, but I'll probably just paint the metal brackets black so that it doesn't look too bad. But that's the only thing I can think of, because this isn't long enough, but it'll do. It looks really good, by the way. I really like it. It's gonna look really nice. I'm already hyped on it already and I don't even have it installed, but let's get to it. Alright, so to make this diffuser fit my exhaust, I'm gonna have to cut at an angle right here. Like I showed you guys, it's touching and rubbing a little bit on the sides right here, and I'm also gonna have to do the same. I'm gonna have to be careful because I'm using this hole for one of the bendable brackets, so I'm just gonna be cutting off a little piece and hopefully that'll work. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the minor adjustments. Down there, as you can see, it has a little bit more room. It's still fitting way better than it did, and it's like pretty much flush all the way up. And these brackets still aren't lining up with my full rear bumper, so that's going to be a problem. So I am going to have to use the bendable brackets and make my own. And then on this side, it has a lot more room, as you can tell. It's not really where that hole is right there. That's where I made the adjustments, and it's just barely touching the exhaust, but it shouldn't do too much harm because this is just like a big piece of plastic, so I'm not too worried about it. And then, like I said, this is nowhere touching my rear bumper, so this is going to be a problem because this is supposed to be lining up with this piece. Before I get started, I'm going to have to take off these fins again because I'm going to have to get closer to this bracket so I can make my drill point holes, and I'm also going to have to do it to the other side as well. But as far as right now, I think this is how I want to be sitting. It looks even on both of the sides. So I'm only going to be able to get one screw onto the rear bumper. So I'm just going to mark this one because these other screws don't even fit. It's like way under here, and I know I'm not doing this wrong because it's pretty much even, like almost exact. I even took a tape measure and make sure that this was like literally even on each of the sides, but I know I'm not doing it wrong. It's just that these brackets weren't meant to fit this G35, that's for sure. Alright, so we got the point where I'm going to drill the hole in right here, and then like I said, I'm going to be using those bendable brackets for more support because there's no way in hell that this one screw is going to hold this, with including this other bracket, because there's also another bracket that goes on the top right here. Alright, no looking back.
Yeah.
Alright, time for the second hole. Okay, so I just got done putting those brackets on each side, and I also bent the bendable brackets so that it will fit, reusing this screw right there, this rusty old bolt that's holding the other rear diffuser, and then I bent it just so that it can make it even, and I also drilled another hole right there. And as for this side, let me show you guys, I drilled in another hole right there where I'm going to be drilling through here and putting a screw, and I also drilled another hole right here. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. It's way harder than I thought it was going to be, and I had to do a lot of adjustments for this diffuser, but it's all good because in the long run it's going to be all worth it, and I'm really hyped on this. So let's go. Alright, so my camera ended up dying, but as you guys can tell, it is nighttime right now. I started this at like 4 o'clock, and it's been like 2.5 hours, but it's been a real hassle, but so far I'm almost done. I had to get the little like lights that I have for photography going, but it really helps. But I'll show you guys what I got so far. So far I have the Ghetto brackets that I bent, and I drilled a hole right there, and then I also have them bolted right there. And like I said, I could only use one of the bolts down here to support from that bracket right there because they ended up being really shitty. And on this side I have the brackets bolted down as well with this bendable bracket, which ended up being really easier than the other one. So far it is looking really good. I love how this looks. Alright guys, so since it's dark out right now, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to show you guys more of the diffuser. And I'm gonna end the video right now. So next time you see the car, it'll be in daylight, just so you guys can see a full glimpse of what it looks like. But I'm really excited, guys, and like always, I have an edit at the end of my videos after I do like an installation, and I'm really gonna try to continue doing that because I really enjoy doing the edits at the end. I just really think it's a good way to end the videos, and pretty much it shows you guys like my style and like my vision that I have for the G. But I hope you guys enjoy the edits, guys, and more videos to come like always. But we out here.
City, my guy chased the cream, riding around. Our time coming, waiting patiently. How about now? Juice box I got, the juice box you want. The juice box I got. No one can never drink from it. Smoking cannabis, not so secret weapon lit. Tryna make the perfect dish. Hits they want hits. Stop those shots, I'm mixing it. Mixing I'm lit. Come up with plans to get rich. For now I'll keep taking hits. Making them things, we got the sound. Don't want the fame, but make mama proud. Let her know I got us from now. Dollars they be coming in now.